Atlegang. My name is Atlegang, but most people just refer to me as Atli, so you can too if you want, you know. I struggled with that question. I'm still struggling with that question because I'm like, guys, there is no one word to describe me, and it sounds so, oh my gosh, like I'm just this, but really, like, you could never use one word to describe me. Like, it doesn't exist. Okay, I guess you could. I would describe myself as dynamic. I remember a time, and I remember this distinctly. I think I was probably 13. I was 13 years old, and at the time, everything you would see on TV or online or magazines, newspapers, it was the perfect woman was the slim woman, right? And I am slim. I was slim even then, but I really hated my legs. My legs have an athletic build to them. I did not like my legs at all, and that was because I felt like my legs had to look skinny. Like, the rest of me was quite slender, so I felt like my legs also had to have like a very slender shape, but they didn't. They were always just like, it looked like I came out of the womb running, okay, because they just always had that, you know, like definition of muscle compared to everybody else or everyone on TV that was sort of my sort of height and build and whatever else. So I would always wish my legs were skinnier and more slender. To be honest with you, if I could change how women are portrayed in the media, I would just add diversity. But when it comes to casting, I would not put things that set as stone, right? If you've seen casting sheets, you will see that it says black woman, must be dark skinned, must have an afro, must be skinny. This is just an example. But I would give more leeway in terms of casting sheets. Yes, of course, sometimes when someone looks a particular way, it will fit the particular character. Just have it more open. With casting, whether you're casting for a magazine shoot or you're casting for TV or you're casting for a movie, casting directors usually really stick to what the sheet will say, what the character that they're looking for, what kind of model is being looked for. But I would say no, screw that. This is the kind of person, these are the personality attributes. Find me a person who you think would match this, period. Aura. I think when you walk into a room, or when another woman walks into a room, the first thing that I feel is their aura, is their energy. It sounds so chakrahan-like, but it's true. It's how they choose to, is their attitude, and it doesn't even necessarily have to do with how they look, but it's the way in which they carry themselves, you know, back straight, chin up, you know, and that all has to do with obviously how you feel on the inside. I'm not gonna say recently, but like more recently, when I'm putting on lotion, actually, like I actually pay attention to what I'm doing. So like I'll like it's Hasselman, and like I'll take my time, like I can't have shooting a commercial or something, or as if someone is looking at me, but I really just take time to put lotion on my body, and I look at every part of my body and I affirm myself, because then it doesn't matter what I wear, I feel sexy. It doesn't matter what I wear, I look cute. It doesn't matter, you know. What does it mean? It means a lot to me. Like I said, coming from a place where I was looked at the person who is the standard in terms of body wise, right? People would say that would refer to you as the standard. So I never saw it like that, which just shows you that it's a mind thing more than anything. It's how you see yourself. Body positivity is everything to me right now, because I feel like I'm genuinely starting to love myself, and I'm genuinely starting to see myself as someone who matters, and someone who is beautiful, and someone who is unique. So yeah, body positivity means that, but also it just also means that the people who come after me won't necessarily have to struggle the way I did. The era of body positivity right now means that my niece is more likely to love herself at a younger age than I did, is more inclined to encourage other people to love themselves, is more inclined to be kind to other people who don't necessarily love themselves. That's what body positivity means to me.